And they all are Chris Christie groupies. I kid you not, so I taunted them a little bit on that. The first time they didn't hear it. And maybe if they heard it, it didn't quite register. Not only that, excuse me, not only Chris Christie is their guy, they also are convinced that Hillary's going to be the nominee. It was like him back in 2007. They're just, it's inescapable. Hillary Clinton is a nominee, and we don't have anybody who can beat her except Chris Christie. That's it. That's the way it shapes up. And they said to me, well, what do you want? You need Cruz? Come on, Rush. Not even you. You can't believe that Ted Cruz is actually going to have a future in politics. And I didn't say it. It's a fun evening. I didn't want to even go. I'm listening to this stuff. And when it got to Christie, I said, you guys, I don't know why you're I think this fear that we've all had of Hillary Clinton for so many years, why she was supposed to be the nominee in 2007 until Obama came along. How did that happen? All the cards were in the deck were stacked in her favor, right? It was a fait accompli. It was her turn. She was owed this, the Democrat, and then as soon as they found somebody better, somebody who wasn't even qualified, he'd been a senator for a day and a half, he'd given a speech at the convention, his wife was cool, and that was it. That's all it took to unseat Hillary. Do you guys understand who really is going to be fighting for the Democrat presidential nomination in 2016? And then they said, who? I said Rahm Emanuel, Chris Christie, and Andrew Cuomo. And they didn't hear me say Chris Christie, and it didn't register that I had said Christie was going to be in the Democrat race for the nomination. So I don't know, maybe they're so fixated on it they didn't hear. So I tried it again, and then they did hear it. And he said, come on, now you're just yanking our chain. Look, Rush, I can't believe you're missing this. Christie is a real guy, because I'd asked him. I said, okay, you guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think that Chris Christie is going to have to do a Rex Ryan, go in there and get a lap band surgery or something before he runs? Is that no? Come on, Rush. It's a 2014. Christie is a real guy. It's going to help. It isn't going to be a problem. This guy, he doesn't take any prisoners. He kicks butt. You hear the way he talks to the unions. You hear the way he talks to the media. And I figured I understand that because so many on our side just want somebody to fight back. That's my lament, too. And I said, well, are you troubled that Christie kind of threw his own nominee overboard the week before the election when Obama? He had to do that, Rush. Come on. He had to do that. Don't you understand? His state had been devastated by the hurricane, and Obama's got the money. He had to do it. He's got to be governor. So it was, despite how this set was fun, it was a great time. I love these guys. And I think this is all, to me, this is just fast. We talked a lot about Steve Jobs, the lost interview that has been found from 1995, and Netflix has. And talk about what these guys are doing, and it was great. And I hadn't seen them in over a year and a half. It's always great when you get together with your cigar buddies and chewing the fat, having fun. But that's what I did last night. And no, Snerdley, there were no paparazzi. No, it's no big deal. What do you mean disappointing? Why would that be? Well, Snerdley saying he'd love to see me in the celebrity press. It happens when it happens.